Hello everyone, it's Queen V, and I'm back to you with another video. This video pertains to the abrupt termination of anchors Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson of CNN and Fox News. It has been reported by numerous outlets that the two anchors were fired. The official announcement was sent out to the public minutes of each other. Now, I will address Don Lemon's termination first. So let's dive right in. Don Lemon has been officially fired from CNN this morning, in which he co-anchored with Caitlin Collins and Poppy Hollow for approximately 6 months. Don Lemon shared the news via Twitter, in which he stated, "I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network. It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and the many teams I have worked with for an incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best." CNN also posted their own statement via Twitter stating, "CNN and Don have parted ways. Don will forever be a part of the CNN family, and we thank him for his contributions over the past 17 years. We wish him well and will be cheering him on in his future endeavors." These are two very different statements. The reason why I'm leaning more towards Don Lemon's statement is, since last year, CNN has been laying off employees in various divisions in front and behind the camera. I was not surprised of Don Lemon's firing, because once they moved him from primetime at night to daytime TV almost 6 months ago, I saw it as a demotion, and the writing were on the wall. In addition, insiders are citing the quote-unquote commentary Don Lemon made on GOP hopeful Nikki Haley about her age. He apologized and was taken off the air for approximately 1 week, while other insiders are citing a recent interview with another GOP hopeful, Vivek Ramsamy. Now you will watch this brief clip, and I will be back with more commentary.
Respect, I find your explanation reductive and actually insulting, including to black Americans, to say that black people today, compared to 1964, 1865, haven't made progress in part because of the freedoms we secured And the Second Amendment was
Black
part of
people,
what secured
hang on,
that
please.
freedom.
I cannot keep a thought if you guys are talking to me in my ear. So hang on one second. So to say that black people, say what you said again.
Black people secured their freedoms after the Civil War. It is a historical fact, Don. Just study it. Only after their Second Amendment rights were secured.
They
That's
were
a
not
fact.
secured their freedoms after the Civil War. That is not. You are discounting Reconstruction. You're discounting a whole host of things that happened after the Civil War when it comes to African Americans, including the whole reason that the Civil Rights Movement happened is because black people did not secure their freedoms after the Civil War, and that things turned around. People tried to change the freedoms that were supposed to happen.
And you know how they got it?
War
They got their Second Amendment rights, and they actually got the NRA played a big role in that. But today, Don, the
NRA did not play a big role.
Absolutely, they trained black Americans how to use firearms.
That's a lie. That's not. The NRA did not play a big role.
This is just historical fact. But
it's
Don,
not historical fact.
The part that I find
because you say it's historical fact.
The part that I find insulting is when you say today black Americans don't have those rights after we have gone through civil rights revolution in this country.
You are sitting here telling an African American about the rights and what you find insulting about the way I live, the skin I live in every day.
Here's where you and I have
the
a different point of view.
Black and white that black people don't have in this country, and that black people do have.
Well, here's where you and I have a different point of view. I think we should be able to express our views regardless of the color of our skin. We should have this debate
I'm not saying you
without me regarding you as a black man,
insulting that
but
you're
me regarding you
here,
as a fellow citizen.
That you're
That's what I
sitting
think we should
here,
say.
whatever ethnicity you are, explaining to me
whatever ethnicity
about
I'm,
what it's like to be black in
whatever
America.
ethnicity I'm, I'll tell you what I am. I'm an Indian American. I'm proud of it. But I think we should have this debate. Black, white, doesn't matter.
I think we should have this
on
debate.
the content of the
ideas.
ideas.
If you're going to do it, you should do it in an honest way and in a fair way. And what you're doing is not an honest and fair way. Okay? But we appreciate you coming on.
With due respect, Don, I look forward to continuing that conversation.
We'll
Thank
continue
you.
the conversation.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you, Papa.
We'll talk about China.
Yes, let's talk about China.
Next time you come back.
Oh, thank you. Much to say on declaring independence from China.
Okay,
Something you
can
can
we move
add
on now, please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was the gaslighting for me. I cannot begin to explain how Don Lemon had to go through that in real time. For someone of another demographic telling a black person what their rights were, and you're having producers trying to silence you as this person is spreading misinformation, disinformation, aka lying, and gaslighting you in real time, while your co-anchor is checking her mobile device and looking around as if this person is not spreading misinformation, disinformation, aka lying, in addition to gaslighting Don Lemon and viewers within the black community. This is very similar to when MSNBC announced its abrupt termination of Tiffany Cross, former host of the Cross Connections, which aired on the weekends late last year. Many, including myself, were shocked of the firing of Miss Cross. Still, there has been no explanation as to why MSNBC parted ways with Miss Cross. Some in mainstream media took delight in Tiffany Cross's termination. As this chapter ends, I know that Don Lemon will find success elsewhere. Don Lemon is not only a journalist, but he is a writer as well. And whatever new chapter or avenue Don Lemon takes, I know for a fact that an audience is waiting. As it pertains to Fox News, it has been confirmed by multiple outlets that Fox News has terminated Tucker Carlson. It has been reported that Tucker Carlson was fired just 10 minutes before Fox News released an official statement of his departure. According to reports, the producers of the Tucker Carlson Tonight were still planning the evening's broadcast prior to the announcement of his termination. In a statement by Fox News, they stated in part that Fox News and Tucker Carlson agreed to part ways. We thank him for his service to the network as a host and prior to that as a contributor. This abrupt firing comes days after Fox settled with Dominion Voting Systems for $787.5 million for their part in the big lie, in which they spread misinformation, disinformation, aka lying, about Dominion voting systems in the 2020 election, citing the twice impeached one-term grifter loser, now indicted former President Trump, that he won the election. That is a lie. Once again, the people voted in 2020 for now President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. It is because of Fox News's continuous misinformation, disinformation, aka lying, why they had to settle. In addition, it is also being reported that Tucker Carlson is also at the heart of a discrimination lawsuit. Reports also cite Tucker Carlson's private messages about the network, which were revealed in court documents as a possibility of his termination. Insiders also claim that Tucker Carlson had no idea that Friday would be his final show. If I have learned anything about these two abrupt firings, is that no one anchor is above the brand of the news organization, regardless of advertiser and weekly viewership. Once again, while I am not surprised of the firing of Don Lemon, I was a bit surprised of Tucker Carlson's firing, because Fox News was supporting him 100% behind his dangerous rhetoric of lying, spreading misinformation, disinformation, spreading white supremacy tropes. But I guess when money is involved and shareholders are unhappy with the company losing money due to lawsuits, expect persons to being fired as soon as possible. Tell me what you think in the comments about the abrupt termination of Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.